Hello and welcome back. I've decided to call this series Grind My Gears because first of all it's possible that not all the language in this playthrough will be PG-13. The other playthrough I'm doing, I'm intentionally making sure I don't use any grown-up words. But with the complexity of this and just generally it being a bit of a challenge, some language may slip out. The other reason is I want expensive recipes, and about 3/4 of all the iron in the world is going to be turned into gears, so that's where the name is. Right, so we're here with this rather ugly jewelry rigged setup. So, it's a science pack. To make green science, we need to do a bunch of stuff. We need to somehow get fluid out of red packs. Then we need to, and we do that with a pickaxe, with an iron axe apparently. Then we need to turn it into green fluid by taking red fluid and purified water. That gives us green fluid. Then to make a green science pack, we need an empty bottle and to bottle some fluid up. Okay, so we get 10. So 10 units of green fluid gives you 2 science packs. So that's 5 for 1. This 50 units of green fluid come from 100 units of red fluid. 100 units of red fluid come from 10 units of, 10 red science packs. I think that's how it goes. Okay, we've done fluid handling, which was a pretty important one to do actually. So we need to do bottling research, because this is how we actually unlock the ability to bottle things. Okay, and that's a quick one, luckily. And already I'm thinking this spaghetti base is not going to be up to the challenge. And I'm in 2 mines here. Right, so I've almost done all the red science. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things left to do. So I need green science pretty quick. But I also, I think, need to set up some real smelting. And maybe think a little bit about the design of the base. So let's go to map view. Okay, this is what we have so far. We've got some oil up here, oil here. They're not great yield, but there's billions of wells. So as we get productivity modules and things, it's not going to be a problem. We have this little patch of copper, this 1 million iron there, 15 million of coal, 500,000, 100,000. Big lump of stone. So we're basically at the point where we need to prospect for a reasonable sized iron patch, which then we need to bring down to this coal really, to set up our smelters. Let's see if we can muddle through. Let's muddle through just with what we have. I haven't really got to grips with how I want to design any of this, because I think with the expensive recipes I'm pretty much going to end up with a bank of smelters feeding into each process. So we will see. Okay, so I want to make some green science. Apparently to do that I need to make some red science. Let's start the way I usually start with this, which is to put down all the machines needed on the ground. Right, what's the next thing we can research? Heavy armor, may as well do that. Okay, so I want to get hold of a bunch of assembly machines, and assembly machines are iron. How many assembly machines can I make? None. Right. Let's eat all the iron we can find. Okay. Seven. Let's make all 7. Not quite sure how many we need. And we may need some chemical plants as well. Oh grief, chemical plants need steel. Okay, so glass is made in a smelter. Cork, I'm not sure how cork is made. Bottles are made in assemblers. Presumably cork is made in any assembler. Purified water is in a chem plant. Sand comes from stone. Okay, so I definitely need a chemical plant. These things all seem to happen in assemblies. Okay, so it's the water that I need the chem plant for. So let's figure out some steel. Okay, so okay, I am going to make several steel smelters because they take a while. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4 for now. They need coal. They need to get rid of things, so I need some arms. And they need to be powered. Okay. More slow arms. I'm going to put this on a little mini belt and then into a box for now. Without a cap. Okay, let's cap that off at 4. Right, the recipe for steel, inexpensive. It takes 10 plates and takes twice as long as opposed to 5 plates. So we have some steel. Is that enough to make one of these? No, I need 5 steels for that. I can make one. Okay, so we can now plan out the process. I have a little patch of stone here. So this is gears. Because this is going to make red science. Okay, there we are. Okay, the red science then becomes red fluid. The red fluid requires a pickaxe, an iron axe. And the iron axe requires a bar. An iron stick, sorry. Okay, then the red fluid we have an issue here. So the red fluid I want to turn into green fluid. Let's put down a chem plant, see if that helps. Yeah, that. So green fluid, where we need more chem plants. Okay, let's make one of those. Don't have enough iron. Okay. To make this, I need red fluid, which we've got. I need a fast inserter and purified water. Let's start with the purified water. I should have grabbed some circuits. Okay, let's start with... Do I have any assemblers left? Yeah. Okay, purified water. Right, this produces... This takes normal water, produces purified water and sand. And I have no idea what you do with the sand yet. Okay, then this also needs a fast inserter, right, which needs a slow inserter. And then we need gears, circuits and stuff. So let's make some more assembly machines. We're going to need the things. Okay, let's... There we are. All right, let's make some more of these. Actually, I'm going to leave off the gears because I think gears and circuits will probably put on the bus rather than making them locally. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Bye bye trees. Okay, so this then we need to bottle it, I believe. So let's go to the green science. This requires the fluid and an empty bottle. So the empty bottle requires glass and cork. Okay, so cork, and I'm out of assembly machines again. Okay. Another 2. Why do I get the feeling that's not going to be enough? Cork requires wood. Got to make 32 gears before I can do that. Cork requires wood. This requires that and glass. Okay, so wood. Okay. Then I think you make glass in a stone furnace. So I think we feed the sand that's generated here into a furnace stack to turn it into glass. I think. Okay, what else can we do? Let's do some bullet related stuff. Okay, so that's all we have to build. Simples, absolutely simples. And to do this, let's double check the bill of materials. So we need iron plates. Yeah, quite a lot of iron. Green circuits. More gears, wood. Then we take the glass from here to make the bottles. So it doesn't require steel, but it does require iron and copper to make the green circuits. Okay, let's ignore the furnace because it doesn't have a recipe in. Goodness me. Okay. So well, that's intimidating. Right. So it looks like to keep the green going, we've got a production of 90 arms a minute, but the consumption for the green process seems to be 75. So we are over capacity for that. So I'm not sure what the ratio will end up being. Yeah, I'm really not sure how any of these ratios are going to work out. So I think this might be a case of building it, but building it on a sort of a bus type basis. So it's 1 iron bar to 1 pickaxe. That's a 1-to-1. The glass, it requires 9 units of glass to make 1 jar. Or sorry, it's going to make 9 jars in a... It's going to make 9 jars in a minute. I think possibly we consume 15 in a minute to bottle up the green fluid. I'm not sure. Okay, we could work backwards from the end. So that the thing we care about is the green potion pots. Where are they? Okay, so all things being equal, this would produce 22 green potion pots in a minute. It looks like the ratios are out for these two. So let's just look at these two. Okay, so we have net too many chem plants. So there's a ratio here. This produces 100 units. Sorry, this produces 50 units of green every 5 seconds. This consumes 10 every 2. So 50 in 5, 10 in 2 would be 20 in 4, 30 in 5, 50 to 30. So I need 3 to 5. So I need 3 of those to 5 of those. Okay, let's work on that ratio. So let's grab a lot more building materials and work this out. Okay. So I need another, I think I need another 2 chem plants and another 4 assemblers. Okay, luckily I have exactly that materials. And we're going to work back like this through the production chain until we get something that looks sensible. Now I could just slap all this together and get some green made, but I've got a feeling that something would go horribly wrong if we did that. And that's quite a large build, right? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, plus a smelter, 14 items. That's not a small build, so I would prefer to get it down. Okay. So, do we have the... Yeah, we do. 1, 2, 3. Okay, if I can add up, these are now ratioed. Nope, I can't add up. Right, let's work it out on a piece of paper. So this consumes 10 units every 2 seconds. That's 5 units a second. Five a second versus 50 in 10 seconds. That's 10 a second. Okay, so it's a 2 to 1. So let's check. Nope. I have no idea. My addition has left me, mainly because I think I had too much tequila this evening. Whatever, I think I need to craft a bunch more assembly machines. I think we can pretty much guarantee that. I need to get a lot more mining and a lot more smelting down. Okay. That's weird. That's 0.9. Okay, so if I do another how many can I make? 1. Come on. Okay, we may be there. I think I've done something really stupid here. Okay, let's... Yeah, so that balances out. So that's 3 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 3 to 10. That's our build. Okay, wonderful. So if we have... Right, so this requires bottles. So we'll have to feed it with bottles. This requires water. And are these 1-to-1? No, they're not. That's annoying. Okay. So we're going to need 5 purified water machines for each 1 green, I think. Okay, let's go grab some steel. I think my initial build is going to be 1 to 3. So it's not on ratio, but it is something which we can get built in a sensible length of time. Okay. So to achieve 1 to 3, Whoops. Okay, so I need another 2 of those. What am I low on that's stopping me making it? Iron, of course. Okay. All right, another 2 of those. Yeah, that ratio's out. So that produces 7.5 sand. I'm not sure how sand smelts. But anyway, that's going to produce some sand. That's going to produce some bottles. So let's do this. Right, so I need another 7 bottling machines. Take that away. And it's another weird thing, so it probably ratios out when we've got 10 of these. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we've got a slight excess of bottles now. We have an excess of cork already. I think we need 1 more bottling machine apparently. 1 more bottle machine, sorry. Okay, and let's include the wood. Okay, so we're good for cork and we're good for these guys. We have to assume this produces enough glass to make enough sand to make the glass. Okay. Do we have enough inserters? Yeah, so we have enough inserters with that build. Right, then do we have enough red fluid? No. 1, so we need more assembly machines. Okay. Let's just look at one of these researches. So to do power poles, for example, it's 1 of each science pack. This is 1 and 3. 1 and 1, 1 and 1. Two and 3. 1. Let's pick some random ones. Okay, so the normal researches seem to be 1 of each. Yeah. And then there are crazy ratios for some of the other ones. Okay, so I think that's fine. So we will have as many plain reds as we have reds feeding this, which at the moment right, how are we doing? Oh, yeah, there we are. All right, do we have anything left to research? We pretty much don't. I'm not going to bother. Do I want to do shotguns at this point? No, because I'm not going to use shotguns. So we'll leave research off for a little bit. Okay, so is that... Yeah, we're slightly over for reds. Slightly over for red fluid, sorry. Now the red fluid itself, we are fine for pickaxes. And the red fluid needs how many? Okay, so we need one of these for each one of these. Okay, and we are out of iron, presumably because we are not automatically fueling these things. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so we really need to sort out proper smelting and mining. Let's have that steel. Okay, I can make one more assembler. There. Okay, so this is a one-to-one, so at least for now, until I get prod mods, I can have one of these direct feeding one of those, I think. Does this need anything else? Yeah, it needs the pickaxe. Okay, so we're going to be producing 3 of these. So what if we had 7, put it on a belt, pulled off what we need for this, sent the rest off to the research lab. Okay, and we are down 1 gear machine for this. Okay. Yeah, we're even on gears. Then this here is an adequate build. So this needs gears. Okay, so that would be even. And then we need some green circuits. And how many green circuits machines do we need? Let's take that, take that. I'm just going to put the green circuit machine on so that we have an idea. Intermediate circuit. Ooh, okay. So we need 3 circuit machines to keep this going. Right, let's go make some more. One. The thing is, each circuit machine requires 6 copper coil machines. Okay, so 1, 2, and I'm torn between making little self-contained builds, or with their own dedicated smelting and all that stuff, or having just a continual turnover of plates being pushed onto the bus, pulled off to make things with normal splitters and balancers, and so on. Topping up the belt as we go. Okay. Okay, so that makes now. And for that we would need 18 coil machines, I think. Let's just put down a coil machine here so that we can do the max rate and check. Okay, so one of those. Okay, coil. Just those two, yeah, so it's 5, sorry, it's 5 coil machines. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and I've run out of room, which kind of tells you everything, doesn't it? Can I make any more? Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The coil. Just for that one green circuit machine. Yeah, there you are, come out at zeros. Okay, so that's what we need to build, which is daunting just to get this going. So I think what we need is the beginnings of a green circuit build. We need let's see what this is in terms of transport belts. Okay, so it's not very much of a transport belt of green circuit. So what we could do is put in the skeletons of a green circuit build, which eventually would grow to being a single yellow belt of green circuit. Then we can put in the skeleton of a gear build, which will grow to a full belt of green of gears. Then we'll take the overflow from the smelting of those and make everything else we need. Okay, right. We've got bazillions of coal, so we've got no issue with fueling the smelting. What we have an issue with is the ore. We've got this patch here, which is 500,000. This patch here is 172k. This is 1.1 million. This copper is less than half. That's just over a half. Right, so our issue at the moment is we don't have big patches of ore, so we can't feed big smelters. What I'm going to do then is, between episodes, I am going to run all over the map with poles. Let's make all the poles. I'm going to run over the map with poles. I am going to put down radars, lots of radars. And hopefully that will let us find the resources we need. Okay, let's put a fast inserter there. Okay, make some radars. Can't do it, don't have enough iron plate. Right, 5 radars. 10 radars, because I really care about making radars. The rest can be turned into ammo. All right, so that's it. I'm going to stop there. In between episodes, I'm going to do some exploration. I'm walking slowly, so it's going to take a while, and I will be back to you. All right, thanks very much for watching. I'm kind of scared by this. I hope you are too, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.